Hey everyone, I am driving, so this is going to be really brief, but I had to make a statement about it because it was on my mind and I've seen it twice already on social media, and I was like, we need to talk about this real quick. So, first of all, if you didn't know, if you follow celebrities, I don't, but I just saw this commentary online by two people who I happen to be friends with, and it really sparked an interest in me. Channing and Jenna Tatum are getting separated, and someone posted an article where the couple lovingly did an Instagram post and they kind of shared this news. And it was probably one of the most beautiful, separation of families I've ever seen publicly. Channing addressed it beautifully. He was so articulate and so loving and so conscious and so respectful, and it was literally one of the most heartwarming things I've ever read about his separation to Jenna. And this article was attached to a post by a friend of mine saying love is dead, and so sad. And let me explain something real quick to you guys about love. Love and commitment are two completely fucking separate things. And if you don't know that by now, you need to fucking get with it, because you have been sold a bill of goods telling you that love means you are committed to another person forever when you marry them, and that's the definition of love, and that's not true. Love is an expression. It is simply an experience of deep appreciation and respect for another being. That is the only thing that love is. Love is not marriage. Love is not partnership. Love is not any of that. All of that revolves around love, not the other way around. You love people all the time simply because you love them. That doesn't mean that you're going to be committed to them for 40 years. And it drives me insane when I see these young people having disempowering relationship after disempowering fucking relationship because you have this fairy tale idea that being in love with someone or loving someone means you're going to be in a relationship forever with them and everything's going to be perfect and butterflies and rainbows. That's fucking not true. It's not true, you guys. Love is an expression of appreciation for another being. Whether or not you guys decide to partner together and spend a certain amount of time together is completely independent on those two people. And it requires a tremendous amount of self-awareness and courage to disentangle that relationship when the time together has come to an end. It requires a lot of deliberate, conscious mindfulness and deep love to say, you know what, we love each other, but it's come a time where we're going to journey separately because journeying together is no longer serving us. That is a really powerful statement to say, and it is a very loving statement to say. That is deeply loving, to recognize that you guys are not serving each other anymore in relationship, and that you would be better served by being separate. That is so loving and so conscious and so beautiful. But we would rather glorify relationships where people stay together even though they're fucking miserable and abuse the shit out of each other and manipulate each other and coerce each other into things that they don't want to be a part of for the sake of the children. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? If I have one more card reading with a person who is choosing to stay in a relationship because they have children when they're absolutely miserable, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm literally gonna lose my cosmic shit. You guys are not serving your kids. You're showing them the perfect example of what it means to stay in a terrible relationship and to sacrifice their own personal happiness. That's what you're teaching your children by staying in a marriage that is literally killing you. That's what you're doing. So let me explain something to you guys. Love and commitment are not synonymous. Love is an expression, commitment is a decision, and at some point in time, that decision can fall apart. It doesn't always remain true. It doesn't always remain true to who you are. It doesn't always remain that that's going to be what you want to do. So I just needed to say that, because I'm tired of seeing these posts about Channing and Jenna and people being like, oh, true love is impossible, or true love. They love each other. Their love didn't go anywhere. Their love didn't fade. They're just not going to journey together because they're not serving each other. They have different paths to go on. So we need to mature as a collective and understand that being chained to someone for 40 years is not a measure of success. Okay? A measure of success is when you're journeying with yourself and maybe with a companion, and you're both growing and happy and fulfilled, and you guys are doing the thing together and it feels really good. And then when that stops feeling like the right place to be, not that it's always going to feel really good, sometimes relationships have their moments, but there's a feeling of this is the right place for me to be, and there's a feeling of this is no longer the right place for me to be. And when that stops being the case, honoring that and being able to undo the relationship without the negativity and the bullshit drama that comes with separation, because that is what hurts children, not separating. Separating is not the problem. The problem is that when people separate, they get really disgusting about it and nasty and don't have any mutual respect for the person they once upon a time said they loved. That's the problem. So there's your morning reality check on what love actually is and how love behaves. Okay? And what they're doing is extremely loving and conscious, and we should all be taking fucking notes as far as I'm concerned. Yeah? So, happy Tuesday to you guys, and have a loving rest of your day and a mindful rest of your day. And if you found this insightful, hilarious, or helpful, please feel free to share it. Have a good one, guys.